beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Grinding for My Moment, the podcast, the place where ambition meets advice, and we keep it real, raw, and ridiculously resourceful. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm your host, Tami Tee, baker, builder, believer, and your favorite buttery boss with a mic in her hand and purpose in her pocket. Pew, 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 pew. You better believe it. Okay. Now listen, you've been dreaming of that brick and mortar. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was dreaming of Butterific Bakery and Cafe. You want a cozy cafe with or a custom boutique or a storefront, you can just call your own. But before you sign that lease and start picking paint colors, you better slow down. Yes, I said, you better slow down and tune in. Because I got some tea from Tami Tee. Because today I'm breaking down 10 things, y'all. 10 things you absolutely better know. You better believe it, you better know it, you better not doubt it. Before you rent that space. We're talking zoning, lease traps, build out surprises, and all the small print they hope you miss. This ain't just inspiration, it's information that'll save your business and your bank account, baby. You better believe it. So grab a notebook, put your phone on, do not disturb. D&D, baby, D&D that thing. And if you're near Memphis, if you're in my city, pull up on us at Butterific Bakery and Cafe. You know what I'm saying? Where the cookies are soft. And the tea is sweet. And the business game is strong. You better know it, you better believe it, you better not doubt it. Y'all, because this episode right here today is powered by Butterific Bakery and Cafe, 488 South 2nd Street in beautiful downtown Memphis, Maine. And we care enough to bake the very best. You better know it. And it's also brought to you by the Local Vibes Only, LVO, Local Vibes Only Network, where culture and creativity, where culture and creativity collide. So let's get into it. This is episode 2. And baby, it's time to build smart and not just be. You know what I'm saying? Not just be. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Let's get it. Episode 2. Let's check out this. Are you really ready for a brick and mortar? Bim, 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 bim. Let's see. You in the grind with Tami Tee. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. Number 1, before you do anything, know your numbers. Before you sign anything, get a crystal clear view of your financials. Can your business afford rent, utilities, insurance, staff, maintenance, and still make profit? Don't let the building look cuter than your budget. Look, I'm telling, okay, have at least 6 months of rent saved up minimum. Y'all, when I first got into Butterific, I loved it because that's what Makita's was once. I was familiar with the building. I thought I was ready. I could do it. I had partners. I thought it was going to be a plan, and I bummed. But I'm still there now. But y'all, I had to overcome a lot. You know, a location isn't just cute. It's strategic. Number 2, y'all, it's strategic. You got to have a strategy about this thing. Foot traffic, parking, visibility, and your target audience. You see what I'm saying? Your target audience, all of this matters way more than aesthetics. A cute spot with no foot traffic equals a cute way to go broke. All right? Don't do it. You know, ask around, ask who walks or drives past there daily. Is this your ideal customer that's nearby? All right, Butterific is near the Civil Rights Museum. We got Central Barbecue, Wiseacre Brewery, I knew I was gonna get some foot traffic, y'all. I knew it. You know, when my parents said they were finna leave, I was like, I'm gonna stay. Civil Rights Museum is right up the street. Beale Street, I can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. And number 3, understand the lease terms. Commercial leases are not like apartment leases. They're often long term. You got 3 to 5 years and packed to the gills with legal jargon. You'll need to understand. You got to understand it. Get your lawyer to read it. I got my friend Warnette. She's a realtor. I got her to look over mine. You got to know stuff like triple net versus gross lease. Who pays for repairs? You know, I didn't know that I had to pay for all my repairs, but I do. You know, I have to repair the air conditioner, you know, and all of that. Can rent increase? In mine, it shows that rent will increase gradually. So when reading this, I understood it, you know. Just my advice, hire a commercial real estate lawyer to review your lease. Don't play yourself, y'all. Please. Don't play yourself. Because it's easy to do. If you're new to it, just get the smart people around you. And that's on every level of business, in my opinion. Just if you don't know it, hire some smart people who do. Okay? Number 4, zoning and permits matter. Just because the space looks perfect doesn't mean it's legal for your business. You see what I'm saying? Zoning laws might restrict what kind of business you can run. So you just got to look into all of this, you know. Look, real talk. You don't want to sign a lease and then just to find out you can't really legally sell food in it or host events. I just heard about somebody, they were paying rent at a place for a year but they had already signed a lease, but they couldn't get the Hood system working properly. So they just paying rent and couldn't cook food in there because the place they just couldn't get the Hood set up properly. So, you know, you just gotta be leery of these type of things, y'all. Just know what you got going on. Get somebody to inspect and know what the area is about, because you don't want to be caught up in all of that. Number 5, know what build out costs fall on you. Okay? Does the space need remodeling? Who pays for paint, plumbing, signage, or walls? Many landlords rent the vanilla shell. You know, like vanilla shell spaces, meaning you pay to make it functional. You know what I'm saying? I was at a spot I would have had to build out a kitchen. Money, y'all. Okay? This is a friendly reminder. Cosmetic upgrades can cost thousands. So budget accordingly, because it could look good on the outside, aesthetically pleasing, curbside appeal, great location. But if you have to do anything that's gonna make this like you bringing your vibe to the situation, you just got to make sure you know who falls on what falls on who. All right. 6. Oh my God, MLGNW. Utilities and hidden costs. Water, electric, trade. Man, I pay $150 for people to pick up my trash a month. You see, you got your water, your electric, your trash pickup, your Wi-Fi. These add up fast. You know, some spaces require you to open commercial utility accounts, you know, which sometimes require deposits. I had to make a deposit of $1,600. All right. And when I got it back, I was jumping for joy. But when I had to pay it, I was like, oh my God. All right. Some landlords even charge common area maintenance fees. Read the fine print, y'all. You got to read the fine print or get you an attorney, real estate attorney that you trust to read the fine print and say, like, you might want to check this out. Now, this is in here and it's real small, but I got to let you know about this. You got to have that person in your corner. I'm telling you, get somebody smarter than you on this, y'all. I learned the hard way. I'm telling y'all, okay? Number 7, insurance is non-negotiable. Thankful to my insurance agent, Warnette Nixon. Shout you out, woman. You gonna need it. You're gonna need general liability. You're going to need property insurance. I have to use this when I do Cooper Young events and different events. They're going to ask for it. Workers' comp, if you have, I think now if you have 5 employees, you got to have workers' comp. I just got workers' comp because I just got up to 5 employees. Business interruption insurance, just in case. That's just like if something happens that you have to stop working and be like, if they shut me down, I'm going to have to stop working. If I get business interruption insurance, I'll still be getting money to pay bills and make sure things can flow smoothly, all right? And then some landlords require you to have proof of insurance before you even get the keys. So just be ready to pay what y'all need to pay to make sure that you're insured, because insurance is key. Like a lot of the big festivals, you have to have some type of insurance just to cover you. CYA, y'all, always remember that in business. CYA, all right? Number 8, think accessibility and safety. Think accessibility and safety. Are there ramps, rails, good lighting, secure entrances, for your folks to come in? Can folks with disabilities access your space? I had this issue. Safety isn't just smart, it's the law. ADA compliance is real, all right? And plus, a safe space keeps customers and staff comfortable, and lawsuits far, far, far away, all right? Because I had to get a piece of plywood from the back because a lady came in and she was in a wheelchair, and we are not wheelchair accessible at Butterific. But so what happened is we couldn't use the plywood. That's dangerous. We didn't know if it was going to hold her up or not. So luckily 4 gentlemen got each side, pulled her on in, and, her son said that was okay. So, just make sure your spot. I did get lighting because people said it was too dark. So, just make sure that your spot is pleasant and pleasing and safe. All right. 9, negotiate. Don't just sign. Don't just sign stuff, y'all. Everything is negotiable. Rent, the length of your lease, who pays for what. Don't let the excitement rush you into a bad deal. I've done that before too. Y'all, sit there with it, all right? Okay, just sit there with it. Ask for rent-free build out, just like while you getting this stuff built out, you shouldn't have to pay rent, or a rent discount for the first few months just to see, let you get your feet wet just so you can get in there. I know some of my friends, they be asking for, give me a year free rent and I'll pay what you want me to pay. You know what I'm saying? So everything is negotiable. Negotiate. All right. Number 10, know the exit plan. No, that's what Dave, I'm in the MMU. Shout out to the morning meetup. Know your exit plan. What happens if you outgrow the space, want to relocate, or need to close? Breaking a commercial lease can be expensive, y'all. Have an exit plan. Your smartest move that you could probably make is just look for like subletting clauses or shorter term lease options. If you feel like you might just need to just get your feet wet, just to check out the situation and to fill it out a little bit. Because sometimes, things happen. And you got to be prepared for these things that happen. They call it emergency fund. Y'all, I had to stop calling it an emergency fund, though, y'all, because as soon as I opened and started the emergency fund, emergencies started happening. Anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, getting a brick and mortar ain't just about bricks and vibes. It's contracts, codes, coins, and common sense. So, you just better know it before you sign it. You see what I'm saying? You better know it before you sign it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot comes with a brick and mortar. It ain't just cute in a place for you to do your business. It comes with a lot of bills, a lot of responsibilities. It ain't just bricks and vibes. You see what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, share. Before you get that brick and mortar, check me out. See what I got to say about that thing. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. That's not too bad, for my second episode, grinding for my moment. 10 things you better know before you rent that brick and mortar. Man, I just hope today gave you the clarity, the confidence, and the caution you need before locking in that lease. Because a storefront is a dream, but it ain't a fairy tale, y'all. It's work. It's real responsibility, and it's real rent due every month. I promise, every month. You know what I'm talking about? So before you do that, I'm glad y'all checking this out. So whether you're just dreaming or already touring spaces, you better move smart. You better move smart and take this episode with you every step of the way. And hey, big love to our sponsors, Butterific Bakery Cafe, baby, where we don't just bake cookies, we build legacy. You better believe it, you better know it, you better not doubt it. Pull up at 488 South 2nd Street, downtown Memphis, and taste what success smells like. Y'all know what it is. And I also got to give a major shout out to my other entity, Local Vibes Only Network, where we connect culture, community, and creators all across Memphis. So y'all be sure to check out Local Vibes Only on YouTube, Butterific Bakery also on YouTube. And, hey, if you just want to show some love, follow me, rate me, share this episode, baby. Tag a business bestie who might need this game. You know what I'm talking about? Because hey, it's free game, baby. Free game. Free smoke. and look, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because next week, though, y'all, next week, I'm going to have a guest in the studio with me. Y'all know the studio is the bakery. So y'all check out my next week guest. Going to be Terrell Fuller, More Than a Flame, my youngin', bim. My protege, man, he going to be up in this thing with me. But y'all, look, until next time, keep grinding, keep glowing, and as always, stay buttery, stay bold, and keep grinding for your moment, man. Bim. You better believe it, you better know it, you better not doubt it. Peace and blessings, y'all. Catch y'all next week. Y'all know what it is. I'm in this thing, y'all. I'm in it to win it now. This episode 2, baby. Episode 2.